Shalom Avracha. On Chag Sukkos, we say Zman Simchaseinu, the time of our joy. The Torah tells us, V'hayisa ach sameach, you shall be exclusively joyful. In fact, the only festival which is mentioned by the word Chag, festival, just festival, is Sukkos, meaning this is a special time of joy. On a physical level, we can understand this. It's the time of gathering the produce, and there's no time that's as joyful in the agricultural cycle as the time of gathering. We celebrate with the produce that we gather. But the question is, what about the spiritual level? On the spiritual side, the Torah tells us we go out into the Sukkah and we remember, Ki b'Sukkos hoshavti es b'nei Yisrael. When we traveled in the wilderness, Hashem looked after us with booths, with Sukkot, or with ananei kavod, with clouds of glory. But either way, is this really a reason for joy? Leaving Mitzrayim, earning our eternal freedom, that's a reason for joy. Receiving the Torah at Shavuos, that's joyful. We have the Torah till today. But why should we be celebrating with the fact that Hashem looked after us in the wilderness? Why is that a reason for joy? The answer is that the two go together. A person is certainly happy with the produce that he gathers, that he brings home and into the storehouses. However, his joy is incomplete because even if we have for now, we're worried about tomorrow. What's going to happen down the line? The only way we can be truly joyful with what we have is by relying on Hashem, by having trust in God that also tomorrow things will be good, that Hashem will continue to look after us, and then our joy can be complete. And that's the idea of moving into the Sukkah, of remembering that Hashem looked after us in the wilderness all those years ago, and He continues to look after us today as we express by moving out of home and into the Sukkah. And when we have both of those ingredients, on the one hand, gathering the produce, we're grateful for everything we have. But on the other hand, we're also dependent on Hashem and we trust Him for what's going to be in the future. Then, v'hayisa ach sameach, then our joy can be complete. And that's why Sukkot, Sukkos, is a time that represents the zenith, the peak of the cycle of festivals. The Vilna Gaon says, Ata b'chartanu mikol ha'amim. Hashem chose us on Pesach. Ahavta esanu. He showed us His love on Shavuos. But ratzisa banu. Hashem wanted us. He desired us. Our relationship is expressed in the deepest, in the fullest way, specifically now on Sukkos. Because Sukkos is able to bring together the physical element, the bounty, the produce, everything that we have, together with the spiritual element, the trust in Hashem. On Shavuos, we already harvested the produce. We have something. On Shavuos, we also have Matan Torah. We receive the Torah. Both of those elements are upgraded towards Sukkos. On the one hand, we go through Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur. Our trust in Hashem becomes complete. On the other hand, our physical bounty is complete. When we gather the produce from the field, we put both of those together and we reach the physical climax, we reach ach sameach, true joy, and we reach a spiritual zenith in our trust in Hashem that is as a part of our physical reality, of our physical world. And with that, we're ready to move into the entire year, to begin the cycle again. We finish the Chagim, the festivals of Tishrei, and we move in to the winter months of Avodas Hashem. Our year should be a year of blessing, a year of bounty, and a year in which we feel, we experience the closeness of Hashem like we do in the Sukkah, the year round at home. We should have a Chag Sameach to us, to all of the Jewish people.